Are you with me? Rainbow, color in the city, rushing through me. Downpour, upstream. Are you with me? Feel it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sing over the song for the intro, but I can't hear the music in my ear, so the timing's gonna be off. Maybe I could sing throughout the intro. Or maybe I could sing it in the style of like a 90s hero cartoon. Or like the Hurricanes. Intro too long, are you sure? You sure, John? Even if I sing over the whole thing, out of time and tune, and key and anything else. Honestly, you guys are impossible to please. It started raining by me all of a sudden. Needs more prog rock. Always get loads of chord progression in, John. All the chords. Well, anyway, here we go, team. Needs more cowbell. Lewis Hamilton having a stinker. Maybe we should get that out of the way before the stream starts. 3, 2, 1. Hey! And the crowd go wild. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? You alright? You alright? Is my mic too loud? I can't tell. No F1 spoiler, says Bearded. Hello, Beard mate. Wrong. Get out of the chat, brother. No, I mean, alright. I won't talk about F1. I don't need to. Hello, Scott. Hello. How you doing, mate? You alright? Get in the LMP2, Jeff. No, Beardy, because let's have a look at the standings. How many LMP2s are there? There's quite a few. Yeah, no. I mean, of course, a lot of you will crash, but that will also be me. So, no. I am going to try to finish in a Ferrari. I mean, bear in mind, Beardy, I've never done an LMU race this long. I've never done a pit stop before. You know, we've got a few things to get through here. The LMP2 would be a bridge too far, and I really do want those points for the series. I'm doing very well, thank you. Awesome to hear that, Scott. I know in America you guys don't really get many bank holidays, so I don't know what your situation is at all this weekend, but we've got 4 days for the weekend, which is lovely. Friday and Monday off. So Alicia and I were down in St Albans yesterday, as I mentioned on the Discord. And yeah, today I was taking it quite easy. Might have had a bit of a large power nap in the afternoon, I'll be very honest. So, it is the 19th of April. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Sim Cafe. Hello to Bearded, John, Scott, and I'm English. Sorry, for a second I thought you were in the US, Scott. Don't ask me why I thought that. I don't know why I went with that. Bearded, pit stop is similar to ACC. It's set up. See, look, it's because of Laurent. Laurent's French, right? Hugh tried LMP2, wasn't quick enough, can't brake properly. You're all good for it. No, I'm not now, mate. In the bin. Evening, Ash. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. You live in Maidenhead. Nice one. Not too far away. Oh, Scott, does that mean you're going to come karting then? Have you seen that? Yeah, I know where it is, sir. I'm in North London myself. LMP2 seems popular tonight. Yeah, so if all the fast boys complete Medaway to GT. I'll tell you what, it's a mixed bag, John. See, the LMP2 is definitely a high-risk strategy because everyone's going to crash. So if you don't crash, you will get a lot of points. GTE is easier, but it's going to be a bit processional, I think. It's going to be hard to overtake. I need to really... I've not seen it. Okay, we have a go-karting channel now in Discord. Look out for it. We should be going on the 17th of May, on the Saturday. So, yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Bearded Racing LMP2 Cup soon. Ooh. Sounds interesting, Beardy. Is that breaking news? It feels a bit breaky. Feels a bit breaky, John. Interesting. When you say soon, how soon? It's a spoiler. You have spoiled it. How soon? I'm wondering now. We'll be giving you details about race number 3 of bots at the end of this stream, so look out for that, everybody. What do you reckon, gang? Should we do interviews at the end of the race today? How about that? I'll try and shout it out, see if anyone will get with the program. I know a few of you are streaming, so it'd be good to have you guys jump in as well. So look out for that, gang. At the end of the race, I will do interviews in the Discord. Some of the TSC boys are pretty fast in LMP2. Hard to catch up. Yeah, but we know you're a bit of a fast boy yourself, Laurent, so give it a couple of laps. You'll be there. Don't worry, I'll be bringing up the rear. Don't know how consistent I'll be. Big question there, actually, isn't it? I've not done a long race in LMU yet. I think my longest race is... Have we done a long race yet on Sim Cafe? Like an hour or something? I'm trying to think. Maybe it's only like 20, 25 minutes. Half hour? I think a half-hour race. And then I crashed out after 10. Dates need to be arranged. Can't be double booking bots. Well, we're 3 weeks apart, our bots races, so it should be quite easy to pick, bro. So... try and avoid doing anything in August, I'd say, because, you know, people won't even be here. And maybe July as well. I don't know how many people are going to turn up for our last bots races because they are in the summer. I might not even be there. I might just be... No, I'm here all summer pretty much. Yes. So we'll get details about race number 3. Tonight we are on race number 2, Interlagos, 90 minutes. LMP2 and GTE, both without ABS. Should be a very interesting spectacle. All I can tell you is that when I did the racing on Thursday night, our last bots race is your B-Day, and it's a team race on Le Mans. I hope it all works, Bearded. I don't know if we're going to have team racing by then. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in public lobbies. Fingers crossed, right? Hello, Jamie. Great to see you on the server and in chat, of course, sir. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, guys, if you are a member, you can do one of your special member chats, which is behind the $sign. So don't worry, you don't have to pay for anything. But I think because it's behind the $sign, most people never see it. So don't forget, you can chuck in the special member chat if you want to give a big shout out to all the drivers today in bots. We have got on the server 26 so far, and there is 40 minutes left in quali. Maybe 1 or 2 more to join? Maybe? Do I see any... I don't see any Clarksons. I don't think so. It'd be nice to see a couple of Clarksons join in. They're never early. That's a lie. They are sometimes. Darkthorn, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hope you're well, sir. On the server. As a GTE Aston. Hope all goes well. I need to do some laps, guys. There is 40 minutes left. I've not, you know me, I'm not... Bit no practice gang over here at TSC. And I should probably do a lap or 2 now just to warm up. Yeah, apart from that, it is day 4 or stream 4 of having my rig back all together and working. And so far, so good. No problems at all. Pedal cam did... Oh, actually, well, when we say that, I shouldn't do that to the camera. I say that. LMU crashed earlier, so that was good when I was on the practice session. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I hope no one gets kicked out of the server at the end of quali, because we've had that a few times. We have got a password on now. I don't know if that makes a difference. Hello, Toddy, baby. Why aren't you on the server? Oh, iRacing out at the moment. Shocking. Laurent Cousteau says 2.1 litres per lap LMP2. I think fuel saving will be mandatory. What, in order to do one stop, you mean, Laurent? Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder in the end, I mean, if you fuel save enough, no, you'll be lost. You're not that much faster than the GTEs in this race, which is quite interesting. So the multi-class thing is going to be quite tricky, you know. People are going to have to be very patient. Dad's birthday and broke your base plate. I mean, you didn't have to tell us about your dad's birthday, to be honest. If you ain't got a base plate, well, maybe you could. But happy birthday to your dad. I hope he is loving life, sir. Broke my base plate, lol. How? Aren't they just like lumps of metal? I won't ask. You're about 150 kilos, Todd. You're a big boy. What's going on there? What is going on? Anyway, we've got some driving to do, chat. So if you don't mind, Ashley King has subscribed. Oh, Ashley, you're too kind. Aren't you already on the Discord? I'm a big... And well done, Stream Elements, for bringing it up. You obviously woken up again, Stream Elements. Hello. I've got my Mega Fan down here, but I'm wondering where my pedal cam is now. So let's go racing. Pedal cam is not in the worst position. We'll take that. Maybe we'll have you about there. There we go. Pedal cam did fall over, so I've now got it secured by a 1.25 kilo dumbbell weight, barbell weight, whatever a weight, an exercise weight is now sitting on top of the camera to hold it down. How about that? I don't really want to stick it to the... yes, I am, lol. Actually, honestly, shocking. Yeah, I don't actually want to stick it to the PC that hard because I sometimes move that pedal camera to other places. Oh, drive faster. Oh, wait, hold on. Have I had a load of... I hope my chat's working. Ni hao, Flimp. How you doing, buddy? Are you on the server, sir? You better be. I'm fourth now. Slowly getting pushed down. Yeah, I'm going to go and do some laps, so we'll see how your time goes there. Nixon is walking the dog and in time to qualify, hopefully. Yes, hopefully, Ryan. Hopefully. Of course, we do require all LMP2s to set a lap. 28 on the server. Love to see it. Awesome. Keep coming, team. Keep coming. Right, on the setup. Do you know what? I feel like doing some a few full fuel. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? A few full fuel laps. Oh, try saying that quickly. Ian says, any room left? Oh, Ian, don't be silly. Of course there is. Get on the server now. I haven't seen you enough recently, mate. Cousteau says, uh-oh, I think I know why I'm slow in quali. Think you need to... Very rear bias. Obviously, it's unstable. I'm not. Commentary trip tomorrow needs some... Hold on. Need some rest. For a thing you're doing tomorrow, you're not racing this evening? Rubbish excuse, Flynn. You'll be better next time. Oh, well. You can keep his company in the chat, at least. Right, okay, let's do a lap. Let's do a lap in the Ferrari. Now, one thing I was going to mention is that yesterday, I was working yesterday... all right, fair enough. You know, you could be having a bit of fun with the boys, that's what I'd say. But I get it. You know, the adrenaline will start running. We're only alive once, Flint. It's all over before you know it. You haven't done any practice, have you? Let's just be honest, eh? No one of us have practiced. Right, so, when I did our little race on Thursday night, hey, Scott, I completely melted my tyres in the Corvette. Hey. Back to focus mode. I completely melted my tyres in the Corvette. 70% after a few minutes. So I'm really, clearly going to have to be very careful today and drive well within my limits to make sure I don't kill the tyres. I did that. Yeah, me too. If I want these excuses, I'm slow here in saving karting. I don't like to finish behind you. Flip. You're the worst. Right, okay. You key workers, honestly. Okay, look at that. I've done it this time, Scott. And also this one's a bit of a hold it in second, isn't it? Oh, so horrible. How was St Albans, asked Flint? Let's go. Oh, I got a nice bit of track to myself. How was St Albans? It was I haven't been in a very long time. In fact, I don't remember the last time I went, to be honest. And it was you could argue it was quite pretty in some parts, but also I can't say I was like that excited about it. I mean, prices there are quite exceptional for housing. It's basically London prices. And there was a few things there, you know, the main high streets and stuff, and there's a couple of restaurants, it seemed like, and a few nice brands and things, you know, this kind of stuff to get you out of the house sometimes a little bit. Maybe. This is full speed. But, yeah, the city centre I didn't think was that pretty. And then I would kill for a kebab. Don't do that, Scott. It's not worth it. And then, oh, there's some good kebab places there, interesting. They got one of the oldest pubs in the UK. We did have very nice and very, very highly priced pub grub at Dillon's, at the King's Head, I think it was, or something like that. Very expensive, very tasty, to be fair to them. So well done to them. But yeah, the park I thought was cool because they got the Roman wall there, right? And it's kind of crazy. This Roman wall is quite high still, and it's about 7 or 8 foot deep, I think they said, didn't they? Or even more than that. It's very deep. It goes quite far back. And you've got all of the wall there, really pretty well, a lot of it. And it's 2,000 years old. And it's just sitting in this park. And it's just like, wow, that is pretty cool. So I didn't do the museum. Because do you know what it is? We get spoiled in London with all these massive free museums. And then you see a little tiny museum in the middle of nowhere and they're like, yeah, pay us 10 quid. And you're like, oh man, I just want to have a little walk around. Well, there we go. They've got to sustain themselves somehow, right? I mean, we can't be too oblivious to that. So, a small part of the history I saw, very pretty. Some of the streets and bits of road and that were quite pretty. But yeah, it was not quite blow away stuff for the price, because like I say, house prices there are Hold on, the park ranger doesn't like it when you use the wall as a drone landing. I wouldn't like it if you used the wall as a drone landing, Flimp, you nightmare. I told you you're a nightmare, honestly. How do you sleep at night? I bet you got a criminal record. Bet something really random as well. Right. Okay, so we want to be really gentle on the tyres here. I sleep on a DJ, you know. I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of. Those guys who try and wind everyone up by flying drones in certain areas and then spouting the law at them. That's a hobby I can't quite get behind. I had done some slightly illicit drone flying myself, Flimp. Also, I was telling you about my Parrot Discovery that I had before, my fixed wing drone. We tried to fly it in Leeds Castle, which is in Kent. And as soon as we were about to take off on the edge of this field, this guy pulls up in a 4x4 and he's like, nah, you can't do that here. You can't fly around here. Well, okay. So we just went like one field further away and took off there. It's all the same in the end. Bless him, he couldn't quite catch us from that point. F1 quality, do you know the results? I don't want to know. Bearded had asked for no spoilers, so we'll just do that for now. All I can say is I'm happy not to talk about it. It wasn't that exciting in a way. So we'll leave that for later on. Okay, so we're just building up a bit of confidence, building up a bit of muscle memory, warming up the hands and feet, getting the brain going a bit, getting used to the track. I'm still not very familiar with the track, I feel like. Bit annoying sometimes.
That time was
that will come with time and experience. Right now, I'm just doing a high fuel run just to see how it feels. Just to get an idea of what I can and can't do. Oh, that's a terrible entry into that part of T1 and 2. And I want to be gentle on the tyres. We really got to be gentle. Here's Ringleberg! Ray! Woo! Ringle! Go on, Dan, stop hanging on there. And I'll tell you what, the speed difference between these two classes is not very high. I'll tell you that for fun. So, it's going to be a tricky one. I feel like I want to play it quite boring. I don't use the word boring. I want to be very, very cautious and very, very smooth in the race. Never late braking. Always trying to work on that perfect line. And just see where I can help the car. No smoke at all. And then, the thing is, because I've not done any, like, long-range testing, I don't know how much of a drop-off in performance there's going to be if my... That turn confuses me so much. Sometimes I'm in the middle of nowhere with that turn. I don't know the performance drop-off when the tyres start getting painful. Do you need to do a Fuji race? The mountain is epic in VR. Well, if Pimax want to hand out free VR headsets with every copy of this, that'd be cool. I had a nice VR race in Monza, 15th, 18th split, finished second, 200ths to P1, that must have been fun. All in VR, right? Nice. Yeah, VR race.
75.
Wow. Sounded cool, Flimp. I'm happy that you're enjoying sim racing as well. I think it's very important that people can actually enjoy the racing they're doing. We do hear a lot of fairly sad stories quite often. It's nice to know that people actually enjoy the experience as well. Right? Okay. Obviously, a really big one in this race will be damage. So I'm really going to try and avoid contacts with other drivers at the start. I say that confidently, but you know, we'll see how that goes. And then the pit stop. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's have a look at the pit stop MFD. Here we are. So I'll need to add some fuel. I'll change the tyres. And that's about it by the looks of it. Okay. And there might be a damage part there. Sim racing is dead. It's just a game we are doing. Except, yeah, well. No, do you know what? It's weird though, Flimp. And I get it because, like, it's such a competitive game, hobby, sport, whatever you want to call it. It's very competitive, right? And when it's like that, people get a little bit more, you know, I don't know, invested. I don't know the best way to describe it, but don't go out there, Jeff. Do not go out there. I'm still testing parts of the track here. Do you know what? I think it would do me very well to set a little bit of a banker. We've got 30... Oh, hello. Okay. Cool. Send it on, Jeff. What's he sending on? Good luck, mate. You're going to start my stream up. Nice one, Dan. I want to get BeamNG. Flimp, I've got it. And I've been tempted recently to do 1 or 2 streams with it. But I'm just kind of like... I need to spend a bit of time with it offline, I think, to kind of figure out what I can do online. The rally bit is in, but I'm guessing that's DLC? If it's not, I'd have a go. Go on, mate. Up. Go on, jump up. You're not getting food till later. Mummy's eating out. So, yeah. Watch out. Said that. Yeah, I'm going to be very, very cautious of you. Right, let's go and do a couple of quali laps. We've got 25 minutes left. So let's do that now. Shouldn't really mess around too much. And I've really got to change the timing on some of my lines on the apexes here. Again, really feel quite inexperienced. Not done that many laps or races at Interlagos at all. In fact, in terms of races, however many we've done for bots, I guess. Have I done one in the daily racing here? Maybe. Might have done a daily race or 2 here. It's less than 10 races. Do you know what I mean? It's not a lot. Right. We should also practice the pit entry because there's a few seconds in that. Ooh, it's a bit tricky out of the pit. Right. TC7, let's bang it up. Oh, that engine noise in the Ferrari, it's not very forgiving, is it? And whoever cleaned the windscreen on this thing did an awful job. I've never seen a dirtier windscreen in all my life. That's definitely a danger zone there. Running wide on that curb can end the race horribly. Stream Elements lying again. Ah, no, Flim. I need to have a word with him. I'll speak to him. He's in the office on Monday. Really need to improve my lines on some of these turns here. Shocking. Also, that terrible engine. I don't really know gearing up, because that rev limiter on the dash, yeah, not everyone, goes red, and then it's interesting that we don't even get out of 5th. Here, there we go, down into 2nd. Yeah, we wanted a better line there. That didn't work. Ugh. What number can we see? Can't see any high numbers on track. Ah, there goes the old tyres. Squeal! Not good. Squeal! Right, so this is... too fast. And is this a 2 but the other one's a 1? I wonder if that's safer driving. And this is a 1, right? Because it's proper tight. And then I've got to get that late apex. Better. Late apex. Okay, you can't make flat spots if your tyre isn't round anymore. Hey, knowledge. Now I understand why you're putting smoke. Hey, and also just to put people off. Confuse them a bit. It gets me quite excited, actually, doesn't it? Right, let's go, gang. We're 2.2 seconds off pole. Let's see what we can. Really should have committed to that one. I had that turn done. Right, so when it says red, yeah, fair enough. Bit tentative. Did you miss me, Jeff? Yes, I did, Ian. Are you on the track? How you doing anyway? Why have we been missing you? Why aren't you here? You okay? You've been seeing someone new? You found a better streamer? Rodney, hello! Hello. Been LMUing? Well, we will have to be honest. And hello there, it's good to see you, sir. Bit smelly. Well, you know, mine are battered. I nearly bought a new pair in TK Maxx yesterday.
Lap 136.17.
We're 2.2 seconds off pole. Ashley Evans, go on, sir. We need to improve here. We need to get a bit snappier. But I do feel like I'm very much driving within my limits all the time on a LMU. And it doesn't make me particularly far. And of course, when we do hook up a lap, we have company. Not sure who that was, but it didn't really work out for anyone. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. It probably does help the channel. Yeah, thank you very much, Rodney. I appreciate that. It certainly doesn't make it any worse. Let's go for 1 million likes. 1 million. Right. Okay, we've got no more fuel left. We've improved by 1/10. Pit crew are going to hate me. We binned it. Right. You're the button there that we need. Return to garage. Okay. We're a bit slow, champs. We are a little bit slow. Hello, David. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, sir. You're LMP2ing, right? Yeah, you are. There you go. P12 at the moment. Flimp, how's your day, guys? Mine was awesome. Started LMU and deleted all my key bindings for what? What? Really? Really? Is that what happened, Flimp? Absolute carnage in the chat. Looking forward to the race, Dave? So, my LMU crashed in practice, so I'm really hoping it doesn't do that again. But I've definitely not had all my key bindings reset. That'd be a little bit frustrating. Only a little bit. I am bringing up the rear. Dave, everyone's going to crash, mate. You go steady. You've got a top 5 coming. Everyone's going to crash. Right. 17 minutes left in quali. 30 people on the server. Love it. Love to see it, chaps. Right. I'll tell you what. Look at that. 30 people on the server. A perfect split in the classes. That is quite funny. Hopefully we have that in the next race as well. Yes. Right. Okay. Let's go and do another couple of laps. We're warming up, but I'll be honest, team. Not me, surely. Am I using hard? No. Not me. Look at you tease me with someone. Just tell me. Right, so I hope you're having a nice long weekend. As I said, I was in St. Albans yesterday. Today we are racing. Tomorrow is Formula 1 at 6 PM. Now Tottenham are not playing. No. 6 PM Formula 1. There is a chance, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a fluke, says Ashley King. Yeah, alright. There's a chance, ladies and gentlemen, that I'll do a stream tomorrow afternoon. There is a chance. Because I do want to farm my safety rating up. It's taking a long time. I'm only doing like 1 daily races a week at the moment. It's not a lot. So I might, depending on the conditions tomorrow, chuck in a little afternoon stream, sort of after lunch, about 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Hello, Mank. Thank you very much, sir. Would love to see your name on the server, but I appreciate that's not happening right now. Just bear in mind that it seems to be the way a lot of stuff's going at the moment, so it would have been great to have you here sooner rather than later. We've still got a few more bots races to go on LMU. Bear that in mind. Am I in someone's way here? I probably am. Sorry, Dan. Let me get out of your way. Apologies if I was in your way there, Dan. I was a bit slow picking that one up. Oh, we've got an LMP2 here. Can we get out of his way? I think so. Coops! Hey, good to see you on the server as well, Coops. In fact, I don't think we've even got Walter Mass on this server yet. Come on, Walter. What, Walter? Come on, Walter. The man who conceived this whole thing. It's your baby. Get on the server, mate. Right, the tyres are probably not warm yet, are they? No, not at all. We've got another lap to do, really. We'll go smooth. Looks like the LMP2 behind us will not be doing this lap. Good to see. That was a sloppy start. GT3 is a good place to farm safety rating this week. It's Monza. First time I lost the rear. Oh yeah, I didn't do the Monza race, did I? The other night, I think. No, I did. Yeah, of course I did. You nearly had me there. No, it's fun. I got some good results this week, actually. Oh, don't do that, tyres. Come on, Jeff, you're really going to have to focus tonight, mate. You're really going to have to focus to put out a good result here. At least 15 in class. Crafty, how you doing, buddy? I saw your name on the server earlier. I'm guessing you're still here. Yeah, there you are. Great to see you in a Corvette. I tried the Corvette on Thursday, Crafty, and I was just melting those front tyres. There was severe understeer, and I was just turning until they died, and I thought, in a long race, that might hurt me. So I've gone with a Ferrari. Who's that stealing a slipstream? Charlie! Oh, cheating Charlie there. He's stolen a slipstream, chat. Time to quali. Yes, Nixon. Glad the dogs are walked. Look at him hugging the inside. Love it.
Lap 1,
go on, Charles.
7.02.
I got P2 second race. Nice one, Flim. Good to hear. My second time I raced LMU, so I don't know any car. This one looks pretty. Hey, I wouldn't disagree with you. And the engine sounds great, so I nearly picked it. But yeah, I cooked my front. So all I would say, Crafty, is put the the HUD, whatever you want to call it, on tyre wear, you know, the bottom left thing, and really look after those fronts, mate, because mine were like 15% lower than the rears after a few laps. It was quite significant. So just bear that in mind if I was you. Again, all of us having our first long race in LMU, a lot of us, sorry, having our first ever long race in LMU. So lots to learn. What we take from this series, we're going to apply to others, right? So that's cool as well. Game keeps crashing. No, Cranky, no. I had one crash, Cranky, in practice. Do you reckon you've got like a graphic setting that's really high or something that's janking it out or something like that? Or there's something in the memory which isn't what it's doing what it's meant to do, right? Does that make any sense? You're a clever IT guy. That was a bit of a ropey start. We're 1.5 seconds off. We're only a tenth behind the jammer. He must be struggling. What's going on there? Say hello, everybody. All of you, including the lurkers. All of you, say hello. Let me restart to flood. Yeah, please do, mate. You've got 11 minutes. We just need you on track. Get off the track immediately. Wouldn't want to get in anyone's way there. So we are working with our new best friend, the super fan. Don't forget the super fan, ladies. You can see it in the bottom left, in the bottom corner down here. This big white contraption next to the little green man. There you go, pointing at with the toes. That thing is unreal. Wow, Knudsen playing Counter-Strike. Knudders, we thought we'd see you on track, mate. Oh well, I guess he's bored of beating everyone in TSC. Come back soon, Knudders, we miss you. Right. Okay, so. How many on the server? 31. Love it. And where's Wouter? Where are you? Wouter, get on the server. You've got 10 minutes, bro. "32 people would be quite epic. Come on, Wouter. I hope Reedy sets a time. I hope he hasn't been chucked out. Oh boy. Yeah, this is one of the things that is really... It stopped me from doing like a pure hardcore LMU championship, right? Because I'm going to do some pit stop practice now. The LMP2 is a tough field. It's all the fast boys are in there. This is one thing that's stopping me from doing an LMP2 hardcore championship, is what would have done now, because there are quite, there's a lot of like game error bugs, it seems like. I mean, my game crashed in quali, people getting kicked out at the end of sessions, also practice mine crashed in, Cranky's crashed. I don't know anyone else is having any crashes this evening. We don't seem to know why. I'd love to think that Studio 397 could figure out these crashes and then get them, and not be like the sort of thing where it just happens, because that'd be pretty rough. But it does make me worry about having a proper series, because imagine number one in a series, like Knudsen, for example, or whoever's number one now. It's, well, I guess it'd be Charlie, right? Imagine Charlie has a disconnect before the race, like what we've seen recently, and can't join. It'd be really sad, wouldn't it? So, we know ACC is a little bit more stable than that. It seems like maybe at worst we're getting people punted to the pits in ACC most of the time. I mean, yeah, people sometimes have crashes in ACC game, of course, but fairly rare, whereas in this game we're still getting plenty. So I would love Studio 397 with all their millions to find a way to stop any of those crashes. That'd be amazing. I don't know why mine crashed in practice. I've got no idea. I was opening a few applications. No, Tone. I was opening a few applications on the PC at the time for streaming, so maybe one of them triggered it. But yeah, it does leave me nervous for the next one. The game will get better. Well, I mean, we know it's not getting worse, but well, you say that. When they add things to games, it sometimes adds new bugs, but yeah, we know, Beard, the future looks infinitely better now. And of course, with the potential for a lot more content, that would probably be the missing piece in the jigsaw, really, wouldn't it? Extra content. That's all we'd need. The team racing we know is coming. And then at least 15 tracks, I think would be nice. Having said that, if they can add more tracks over years, that'd be amazing. Just keep bringing us new tracks every 6 months or a year. Just 1 or 2 every year, right? It's not a lot, is it? I mean, there's a lot of ELMS series out there. And then eventually they can start going for the historic route. And by then, I'd be like, the historic route kind of worked, because we're all deeply into the game and it's worth putting your time in. So the historic route could be quite interesting at that point. We'll see. Yeah, custom liveries would be nice, wouldn't it, Bearded? We forget about how the nice deliveries are when you got lots of different community ones. But, I'm sure it'll just add lots of ways to make the server lag and be buggy, and before you know it, you've got a 100 gigabyte file on your PC. So custom liveries are great, but they come at great expense. Team racing is significant because obviously a lot of the series is based on team racing, right, in real life. Non-LM9, yeah, Lauren, you know about all that, right? It's to stop the loadings not working or something, isn't it? So I'm not sure which way you're sounding that, but yeah. I think there's also a button you can press, isn't there? You can bind a button on your wheel so that it does that. It loads in all the cars, but of course, you'll probably want to do that on a straight. And then also keep bringing in new cars. Now, what's interesting is they have gone for a subscription model to some extent, LMU. So if they can build up that subscription model base and keep bringing in fresh content, this game could have quite a few years in it. I'll bind it. Yeah, do it.
6.01.
Yeah, it's just whenever you think you've got it on the braking, you've really got to be all right, I'm letting off. Rarish is coming 4 seconds behind. That's annoying. I'm probably going to get in his way. Other than that, bit of a bubble. 9 seconds to Andy Burrow. Great to see Andy on the server, of course. Friendly reminder from Stream Elements that we do have all ages on the server, so please be careful. We've got cats flying around the room here. Not sure what's happening. Not sure if Alicia's just turned up. I can't tell. Raresh sliding his way through there. Go on, Raresh. Those tyres are not going to last. The youth of today, eh? Raresh might have a bit of audience from his family. No, the cats are. Are you fighting? Are you cats fighting? I feel like the cats are fighting. Right. Here's a chance. This is going to be our final qualifying lap. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a go. I'm hoping there's no more disruption. We've got some LMP2 a little bit away from us. Let's see what we can do. One more lap. We are forgetting all about our pit stop entry practice, but it's basically in there and then start braking. That'll be fine. I'll have enough time to do one after this lap. Come on.
7.33.
I thought I was getting ahead there. We're a few hundredths. Yeah, those LMP2s will be here during the lap. That's unfortunate. Ooh, slow exit there. I think we're out of luck. Deary me. Deary me. Right, can I find a gap? There's a lot of cars here. Let's find a gap and then do the pit stop entry. Come on. Great to see Lutenberg back. You were quick the other day, sir, weren't you? I bet he's hoping to put in a lap shortly. I think he'll go up the charts a bit. Right. Let's see if we can practice this pit stop entry, shall we? Got disconnected! Oh, you see what I mean? This game. We need to get rid of these bugs, please. I don't think I'll host a proper championship on it until I do. I mean, we've got obviously the summer. Oh, I'll tell you what. You've got to be quick. I'll get one more practice of that. We are mid-table in the Grob. 9 out of 15 or 16. I've still not seen Wouter on the server. I really do hope he joins. We've got 1 minute 29 left. Please, Wouter. Please. I don't know what you plan to do today, but yeah. This is your baby. And it's 9 PM in Holland. What are you even up to? Never mind. These things happen. I know Wouter's had a lot going on recently, unfortunately. So he's definitely been a very busy lad. Right, okay, so hope everyone's feeling warmed up for the race and ready. Plenty of people on the server, which is great to see. Hopefully over 90 minutes my confidence on track grows a little bit. My improvements on the line keep coming, my reference points. Well, that's some really good lap times. And keep those tyres really sweet. Right, here we go. Let's practice that pit entry again. So it's full speed in. I'm probably braking just before that wall, isn't it, really? Okay, the big, big wall on the inside. Brake before then. Everyone will be happy. Nice. Okay, how are the standings at the moment then for quali? Let's have a look. P1, Charlie Walker by 8 thousandths from Bolt. Wow, look at that. That is really cool. And then Ringelberg only 900ths behind. Those front three looking very, very close. 32 laps from Charlie. Incredible work. Where is Walter? Did he have permission to be absent? No, he doesn't, David. He said he was going to be cutting it tight for time. And, there's 32 on the track. Is he not? No? 32 is great, though. Great to see everyone here. No, he should be here. He's got no... I don't know when he can still join, if he even can. So, 13 seconds left, and what happened to Bolt? And you come out the pit. Sorry, Bolt. Someone might have been practicing pit entry. Sorry, buddy. Right. Okay. So... this car is doing my head in, but I love it for now. Raris, you were going all over the place, sir. Please go calm in the race. Save those tyres, mate, because you were cooking them in that quali. So definitely go easy. I'm going to do my very best to go easy on my tyres as well. Play the long game. Again, I don't really know the penalty on, cooking, on, killing the tyre life on these. I really don't. Guess we'll find out. Right, long race coming up. Let's go, chat. Looks like Walter has missed his own series, which is quite a sad one. But yes, he's been a busy chat recently with things going on at home, so these things happen. Looks like he's not here, though, sadly. I would love to have had him on the track with us. Right, okay, so I got a strat that some might not know about. I don't know about it, so that'll be one. P1 and the GT, Ashley Evans. From Nathan Pill. Yes, great to see Nathan back on the servers. Nathan, wonderful to see your name here, sir. Daniel went all the way up to P3, the llama. You can go and see Daniel streaming right now. Don't forget, everyone, Snap by Dan. Good question, Rarish. Very good question. Only he knows the answer to that, and I hope he is enjoying it immensely. Ewan Jones, P4. Well done, mate. Luxka, 5. Lewis Boateng, 6. The fast ACC boy. Bit of pace to find in LMU. Parmenta ahead of me by quite some way. And then Parr, Colclout. Kraft behind me. He was battering me at Nords. Wow. Mills, Brierley, Nixon, Hattrick, Ward, and Buckley. Buckley 15 seconds off the LMP2, I guess. Right. Kuste, unfortunately, got booted from the server, so he is at the back. So everyone look out for Kuste coming through. I'm going to have to write a message on Notepad, I guess. Let's do that. Interviews on Discord after the race. There we go. Copy and paste. Also to say, Rarish, I'll come back to you in a second. I can see you right, but I can't see it.
Formation lab has started.
You what? Sorry, did I just miss the start? Have I missed the start? I have, haven't I? That's quite special. Well done, Jeff. It went very quick, didn't it? It went very quick. Oh, and I've got the chat out the way. Hold on. Let's kill that. You keep your time to get disconnected, but that's if he joins. Good luck all. Well, that was stupid. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Very slick of me there. Ah.
Green flag, green flag.
Feels pretty stupid. Right. I hope everyone has a clean start. It's so quick. I was used to it sitting around for ages on the other servers, and it didn't this time. Oh well. Surely, Yoda, surely. Right, we're a few turns behind the pack here. Let's go. Obviously, track warnings will be a big issue in this race with the length, so we're definitely going to play it easy with the track warnings. Make sure we don't clock up any early ones. Just take it easy around the track. Right, we are a bit away off the pack here. It's a shame. I could have been about 10 seconds up the road there. It happens, it happens. Also, if it had been ACC, I would have restarted the session.
Time 2.
But anyway.
0.98.
I'm just glad that I put in the fuel before I started the race, because that would have been even less fun. Again, apologies. I'm not really sure how to keep abreast of what's happening in the race. I can only tell you who's P1 in my class, which is still Ashley Evans. So he's also had a good start. Let's see if we can catch up to this pack. They're currently 5 or 6 seconds ahead of us. We're going to have a bit of fun with some overtakes, I guess. So that'd be a bit different. Don't cook those tyres, Jeff. Oh, yellow flags. Who was that? Love hearing the sound of those cars going past the main straight as you hit that turn. I can't remember that being something I've seen much or heard much in ACC, to be honest. It feels like, across any track. Again, we've got to be very careful with those track limits. Okay, let's go. We are catching the pack. Let's change this to... Okay, relative. We've got Nixon at the back, Buckley and Ward. Let's catch these guys.
That time was a...
Let's settle into the race a little bit.
0.41.
Oh, a little bite on the tyres there. Not what we wanted. Race pace not bad, 36.4. Not a long way off our quali pace. Definitely catching this group ahead. After that, it's a bit of a gap to the next group, actually. So let's hope we can get through these people fairly quickly. There's the track limit we were worried about. Let's not get involved in that game too often. Bit of bustle and tussle here with Ian and Nixon hogging both sides of the track here. We were able to sleekly smooth our way through past Ian. We've now got Nixon, who has a bit of an inside line there. But I also had a bit of a shocking inside line. We might have had a better run out of that turn. Let's go. Here we are. Looking to get to P11 and claw our way back up the standings. We're looking at taking the outside line here. This is going to be tough.
Lap 136.
Last of the late breakers. I think he may have outdone himself there. Holds on to it. Well done there, Nixon. But I think I've got the line here, though. I have to be very careful. He switched it around a bit. Bit of oversteer snap on the curb. We just about kept it clean. We're through. And just like that, Ward goes wide. Oh, track limits. We've let off there. We do not want those track limits creeping up on us. And I think we'll just about maintain position here. Bit tricky, but it was worth it. We'll take those penalties later on in the race. We can't do them now. And Yoda says some of the finest F1 races have taken place at this circuit, in my opinion. Wouldn't disagree with you. I'll tell you what, Yoda. Racing this on LMU, and obviously LMU feels quite tough in terms of the whole force feedback and turning thing. Feels like you have to turn a bit more in LMU a lot of the time, and it gives you different feedback in the turn. It's a bit more of a stress, I think, on the shoulders and arms. You hear people seemingly complain about LMU fatigue. And you feel it in Interlagos, and it gives you an idea, if you were doing this in F1, especially in the older F1 as well, the amount of effort to sustain to have a good race. Killer. So yeah, really interesting, some of the turns here. Not quite got every turn in the world. It's definitely got a bit of undulation, which you can never really argue about. It's got a naughty chicane to start the race, or lap I should say, which often has caused trouble in the past, right? Right, we're eating strawberries here. For better or worse. Candied strawberries. A little bit of a lock-up ahead of us for Hat-Trick or Briley, I'm not sure who. Oh man, that was me doing the whole let's brake a bit later thing. So silly. Never brake late, especially in LMU and especially in a long race. Jeez. It's the least clever thing I've done all week. And my life is full of stupid decisions. Right. Here we go.
Upstream, are you with me?
Okay. Can anybody hear me at the moment? Let me try and load up my game. Library. Le Mans Ultimate. Let's see if I can get into the server and watch it at the very least. Hopefully I can at least get on the server. That's gone well. Hello, George. George, why aren't you in the race, mate? Can you hear me, by the way? My PC turned off, and I think it's because of my wall plug. I thought my PSU had died, which would be a bit unusual because it's only about a year old and quite expensive. Hello. I was really enjoying my race, and I'm quite gutted. I'm really sad. I was really enjoying that. I was working my way up from the back, and the PC went boom, and then it wouldn't turn back on, and I got very nervous. And then I changed the plug, and it's working again, which is brilliant. So hopefully we can... Can I join the server again in my car? Will it let me do that? I'm guessing it won't. But we'll try. What happens if I try and join the server again? Yeah, Captain, tell me about it. Oh, I might be able to do some laps. I can get my points. I can get my points, team. I reckon I can get my points. Look at this. Let me go into... Oh, hold on. Oh, no, I haven't turned on my wheel. Well, that's the cleverest thing I've done so far this evening. We might have to leave the server and come back. I mean, we've lost many laps. So the only thing I can do now is beat people by hoping they retire at some point in the next 90 minutes. But let's see what happens. My wheels turned off. I forgot my wheels turned off. Yeah, we are currently last by 9 laps. We have to hope someone else has a whoopsie. In that case, let's leave the server, turn on the wheel. There we go. Turn. Ooh. turn on the wheel, which did cause the monitor to blink. That's slightly scary. Okay, let's go online. Hosted. Where are we? TSC battle. And hopefully we can go back in our car. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so George, if you can hear me, sir, why aren't you racing? What happened, mate? I thought you'd be with us tonight, or your brother as well, be in a perfect world. Yeah, what happened, buddy? Right, that's loading up. That's loading up. Give us a second. You cats must be hungry. You'll get fed when your mum comes home. Fed when your mum comes home. Oh, I'll tell you something fun, chaps. When I was having my dinner this evening before the stream, I decided to bite my tongue. I bit it at the very back corner. So it wasn't like a little front chomp. It was at the back corner. I bit it with my molars and proper crunched it like a piece of meat. And yeah, that's quite sore. It just hurts to talk right now. Right, I do not know what the situation is going to be with my car, how much fuel it's going to have, etc. Let's find out. Can I even drive? Let's find out. Car setup. I'm on maximum fuel apparently. Okay. Start driving. I'm in the pit. I think we're back in the race. This is incredible. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. We've had a bit of a shocker with my wall plug seemingly dying. So here's a fun fact. Yeah, pedal cam is working. I need to probably move it a little bit. There we go. Come on. There we go. Get it on those big, beautiful peeps. My PC, I thought I was being clever, right? You know me, right? Clever Jeff. I thought I was being clever. So I have it... Oh, there's a nice big gap here on track. Give me that. I have it plugged into the wall. Not any, like, power bank or anything like that. I've got it plugged into the wall... And it's in a power plug which is quite far away, about 8 meters away by the TV, or 7 meters by the TV. And I've done an extension cable down to here. Right? Oh, there's the tyres. Well done, Jeff. I thought that was very clever. And that's what I think went pop. Because when I tried to turn my PC back on, it wouldn't. I was very sad. I was like, oh no, what have I done? So I've changed it into a plug which I really shouldn't have put it in. I put it in a power bank which is attached to a power bank, which is something you should never do, of course. It's in there at the moment. It was the nearest one I could find to test it on. Tomorrow I'm probably going to run it through a different plug, but yeah, that was that had me going for a minute. I thought I was going to have to spend like £80–100 on a big shiny PSU and do all that. But no, it wasn't the PSU, it was the wall plug, it seems. Or more importantly, probably the extension plug that I bought, which is just some cheap thing. I think the fuse had popped in that. So there we go. Reedy stored his car in the garage. Just so I'm not going crazy, everyone, I take it everything's working, right? You can all hear me clearly, the stream is running. Everything is good. There's no problems. I think the stream chat probably isn't working. Oh, War doesn't return to garage. You're just chilling out there. Right. If he's pulling over now, I've got to beat him for... Why am I getting... Why am I getting... Why am I going off track there? Why am I getting pits messages there? What have I missed? I've got 1.9 laps of fuel. What? Crew is ready for pit stop. So am I. So am I. So what's going on here then? We can put 46 laps in. Testing, testing. Thank you, Yoda. Yeah, I don't think that's going to pop up. Did that work on the right-hand side? Did the stream chat work? There goes Charlie. Go on, Charlie. P1, I think, maybe? Not sure. Oh, Nathan's P1 in our class. Interesting. I'm really not focusing much on my racing here. I'm in a bit of cruise mode. Hold on. Let's do this a bit better. Come on. Yes, nice one. Yeah, honestly, Yoda, I thought I was in for a lot more money spending again. I'm trying not to spend any money. I was like, as my PSUs have gone. Because funnily enough, for the last 2-3 days, my PSU, I think, has been making very annoying noises. Like a like a revving up and down. And I opened up the window on my PC and it sounded like the noise was coming from the PSU. So after hearing that for a few days, and then just now the whole thing turning off, yeah, I thought it was the PSU dying somehow. But no. Do you know, I nearly just spent a load of money on Amazon. You know when you're a bit of a, I don't want to say a rage, because I wasn't super angry, but you know you're quite, you know, in the moment. And I was like, you know what? PSU, we'll get it in tomorrow. We'll maybe even have a stream tomorrow afternoon. Like, hello, Stedman! You've missed a lot of nonsense, sir. My PC completely turned off on lap 4, I think it was. Lap 3, lap 4. Not a good look. So we're just recovering that right now. I'm a plug and play gun and had to Google PSU. Ah, fair enough, Yoda. I get that. I got really into PC building a few years ago. I really enjoy it. As you may have noticed, there is actually a video on my channel. It's the only video that I've properly done, to be fair. Well, I did one about Brands Hatch. That's not fair. But yes, one of the only videos on my channel is about building a PC and how cheap and easy it can be. And you could argue it's almost plug and play itself. Oh, what was that? Sort your life out, Jeff. I can't see the map properly. There we go, it's clear space. It's a good thing I'm not catching for positions. That was terrible. And I'll probably hurt the tyres. Oh, well, I've got a pit, haven't I? Wait. Now I'm getting 29 laps. Okay. Have I got a pit or not? It's now saying I've got 26 laps of fuel. Well, there's a bug. I'm going to pit just in case. I don't trust it. Let's pit. I don't trust it. We're going to pit. And we're going to put in...
That time was a 1:53.12.
42 laps? 44? I don't know. Oh, we missed it there. 15 seconds of fuel. Oh, we didn't change tyres. Oh. I'm going to miss those tyres. We've definitely got enough fuel. We just got to bring this home now, ladies and gentlemen. Hope for the best. Unfortunately, nothing's really going to bring us in line with anyone other than a DNF. So let's just hope for some DNFs. It probably makes sense to leave this on... Here we go. Tyre management game. In the bottom right, on the bottom left-hand corner, below my amazing face and hair, is... Off you go, sir. I should probably leave it on the relative, to be honest. There you go, Parmenter. It is the tyre information page. We've got temperature, pressure, brake temperature. It's quite cool, to be fair. And you could argue a lot more detailed than ACC. Certainly the original vanilla version of ACC HUD. If you don't use ACC Drive or anything like that. We want to keep those tyre numbers, those percentages, as high as possible. I'm glad we could get back out on track, because I was really enjoying the start of that race. I saw it, I was waiting. Ah, no! Yeah, so I was really enjoying the start, despite obviously missing the start, which was a bit silly. Well, we're still learning. Apart from missing the start, I really enjoyed the start of the race. Wow, I could tell there the brakes were going to lock up if I broke any later, harder. Got to remember, we've got a lot more fuel in the car now. A lot more fuel in the car. Tyres have already gone down a couple of percent in a minute or two. This is going to be tough. Right, let's try and build up some average lap pace and then see what happens with our tyre wear. So I need to get back in the low 36s and then see if we can do good laps without melting the brakes and tyres. Oh. Okay, so leading at the moment is Nathan Pill. Well done, Nathan. Is there any way I can see the... Not really. We've got the relative, I guess.
0.65.
So Parmenter getting a bit hot there into P1. T1. Not quite P1 over here. We're not quite there yet, LMU. Blue flag coming behind me. Cooper and Charlie Walker. We'll let them through. Here comes P1 overall in the race. Charlie Walker. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Ashley. Very aggressive to get through there, Charlie. Ashley probably not expecting that. A little bit of contact, not ideal for either party there. We are still P16. And we've overrun there. We've not got any track limits at the moment. We've avoided all of that. Didn't want those to build up. Rarish is P2 in class? Go on, Rarish. He's having a good race. I'm very glad I got myself back in the race. I'll tell you that much.
Time 1:30.
All I've got to do now is just get to the end and get myself some points. All you got to do, bring it home at TSC. And if anyone else has a DNF, I will collect 1 or 2 more points. It's a shame I didn't get to do a proper 90-minute race simulation with a pit stop in the middle and managing my pace and energy and all that kind of stuff. Didn't quite get to do that this evening, but we'll get another chance on the next bots race at least. Sorry to the LMP, says Parmenter. Not a problem, Ash. It happens, mate. It does happen. He's the fastest one on track, and he was definitely not in much of a patient mood. So he definitely put himself in there. But yeah, you just got to look out for that stuff if you can. That's what the relatives for. Anticipate all upcoming traffic. I've got nothing for a few laps, it seems. Oh, Roush has got Andy Burrow directly behind him. That must be a nightmare. Oh dear. Oh, and he's hit more than one by the looks of it. Poor Scott goes a bit wide there in a beautifully pink for a Porsche. I'm going to say Ferrari there. Beautifully pink Porsche. We're just going to keep racking up those laps, ladies and gentlemen, here at Interlagos. Sturdy 140 FPS down the main straight. Not bad at all. We can't really improve any graphics. We need to keep those frames about there, I'd say. Really hate the way I don't know the line through turn 1 and 2. I know there's a much better line than that. There's got to be. That was horrible. I also fear it's one of those turns that I just never would know the line myself. You know, you always feel like you'll figure it out, but actually, I'm not that clever when it comes to racing IQ. Really not that smart. LMP2s are getting closer behind. Ah, Lutenberg, did you get wiped out? Ah, buddy. Sorry, mate. Come on, Rice, get that slipstream. Get that slipstream. Off he goes. Always flash round. Whoa, around the outside, Andy. Watch out, brother. Whoa. That could have got horribly wrong. It happened. That's racing, right? Literally, that is right there, racing. In multi-class. Right, what's tyre wear like? 80 on the front. Oh. Okay, let's go easy on those front tyres, shall we? We've still got 44 minutes to go. I guess people are pitting around now, right? Halfway through. Oh, don't do that, Jeff. Come on. It's not even a high braking area. Oh, understeer central. Rough there, very rough. Oh, we have an LMP2 coming through. Where are you going, sir? I don't want to block you. You want to go? Oh, dear me. Ringelberg. Oh, Ringles. Never change. And he is P4 in class, I'm guessing? Yep. Dargo, P5. Go on, Dargo. Holding off Bradley Setters at the moment. I bet that's a fight. God. Yeah, look, a couple of people pitting now. I might have enough to take it to the end, right? Not that it's going to make much difference to my track position because I'm laps behind the nearest guy. So saving a pit stop isn't going to do a great deal, unfortunately. But you're always as competitive as you can be, right? You don't really roll over. Although, there might be something to be said for pitting for tyres at some point. We'll see. We'll see. It might be good practice. As a Ferrari goes wide behind me, Ian Buckley, I think he's having a bit of a drink. We're up to P15. Ah, DNF for Nixon. I finally overtaken him on laps. That's it, gang. We just gained another point. We ride to the end here in TSC. In what is a beautiful sunset conditions here at Interlagos. Really sloppy spin there when I came back out of the pits, wasn't it? That was awful. Really doing that turn quite badly at the moment.
That time was a
41 minutes or 42, let's go.
1.
Oh, naughty on the tyres again. Come on, Jeff. Better than this. You're better than this. Come on, Jeff. Nurse those tyres. Channel your inner Jensen Button. Channel your Racing Point Sergio Perez. We can do this. Broke a bit late there. I felt like I had a better line, but then again, the thing is, when you do better lines through turns, invariably you're going faster, and then when you get to your next braking zone, you're going faster than you were before. Always a tricky one to learn in racing, I find. When you start improving, you then start missing things again, and you almost feel like you're not improving, but it just takes a bit of practice. That is me still ruining the track limits. Yellow flag! And that is Ward the wrong way around. Really struggling with the mouth tonight. Hate to see it. Hope you didn't get in anyone's way there. Use the force. Feedback. Yes, Captain. Captain, how do you feel about Starfighter? I'm guessing you've heard of Starfighter. Is it going to be like some adult Star Wars that's going to be really good? Is that the idea? Some completely new IP? Or is it... obviously there'll be some lore. What am I saying? New. I mean, you know what I mean? Is it separate from a lot of the universe completely and will just be some guy doing stuff in the space? 3 temps up on my... What did I do there? God, I hate this track. Okay, so if I talk about Star Wars, clearly I'll go a lot faster. Also, Captain, just a disclaimer. I did not watch a single piece of News Disney content in quite a while, to be honest. I haven't done Rogue One, which I think might be a bit silly. And I haven't done any of the other new stuff that came out in the last few years on Disney. I did do the last 3 films, 7, 8 and 9. So I did manage to squeeze those in for my displeasure. I thought 9 was one of the worst films I've seen in quite some time in the cinema. There you go. Someone had to do it. Hugh locking up a bit there. Another yellow flag. Hope it's not serious. Better line through there. Smooth on the pedals. Come on, Jeff. John Ford limping. John, no! Let's get a slipstream. I couldn't see a rear wing there. I could not see a rear wing. Oh well. John.
That time was a 1:37.02.
Hugh again hard on his tyres. He might come to regret that. He's getting a bit slidey through there. Lovely colours on the Aston, right? Yeah, it must be, yeah. Oh, don't eat that sausage. That is not fast. It's a shame because we've really not got that bad pace here. I had a bad quali, well, average quali to be fair, and then didn't start the race. Had to start from the pits about 10 seconds behind everyone. Caught up to the pack, had a bit of fun fighting, and then the PC. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, pedal cam is on the floor because I was messing around with it. Oh dear. Let me put you there. Just do that. That'll do it. There we go. Beautiful. You're probably going to fall off, aren't you? You're fine there, aren't you? Stay there. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me or see me. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. Don't know if you can hear or see me, but hello to everyone who can. Good evening. Having a bit of a shocker with this one, sorry. PC turned off again. Don't know why. Hey man, how's the PC? Asked Bolt. Bolt, why aren't you in the race for a start? Secondly, it's during the race turned off twice. The whole PC turned off. Now, what's weird is I swapped plugs and then it worked again, and then it turned off, and then I swapped to another new plug and it turned on again. Now, what I'm hoping is happening is the PSU is overheating because I bought a new riser, a new stand for the PC to take it off the floor, and I'm wondering if the way I had it blocking the air vent basically a bit too much. It wasn't sucking enough air in. That's my guess. I've taken out the filter from the PC and I've moved around the stand a bit so it's now a bit more free underneath. Hopefully it doesn't turn off anymore, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Bit frustrating because I was really enjoying the race twice now. Even in my little comeback laps I was enjoying, and twice we've been kicked out. So not very nice. We'll see how this goes, shall we? More tech issues. David, what are you doing in the chat? Oh, everyone in the chat. Well, this is a new one, Dave. The PC just turning off. Just fully just turning off. What can I do? Synchronizing. That doesn't sound good. Synchronize me, please. Synchronize me. Lovely. Let's go. We're going to finish this race. By hook or crook. Got wiped out by Cranky. Cranky. Wiped out, and you didn't want to finish the race, Dave? Get your points. No, doesn't matter. Okay, fair enough. Dave, I've had my PC turn off twice, and I'm still in. Come on, you guys, honestly. But fair enough. I guess it must have been maybe you killed your car, because you can do that, can't they, in this game? They can actually kill your car. Red engine, yeah. Oh, horrible. Horrible. I don't like that about the game. I don't know. It's kind of interesting as a dynamic, in a way, but I fear that we're all just here to race, and if you can't race anymore, a bit sad. I mean, for example, say you're in an Enduro in a car ahead, gets a red engine. Oh wow, you won a place, but it also means that they can't race anymore. I don't really want to win places by other people not being able to race anymore, right? So it's a bit of a weird one, that one. I don't know what to say about it really, but there we go. I mean, we can, of course, on this server turn down damage, but I don't know if that's a great idea if that's not what you get on all the other servers, right? So, yeah. We are back on track. We're alive. We're desperate to get some points here. We're wondering if the PC is going to turn off again. So I've opened up the side of the PC so it can't get that warm. And I've moved it around a bit on the stand, like I said. If it turns off again, I'll be more than a little bit sad. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on. Oh, really testing. It's a shame because I'd like to say the PC itself is doing wonderfully. All the peripherals, everything, working very well. I'm very happy with all of that. I really am. This new fan is an absolute dream. All of that business. The PC suddenly turning off is not what I was looking for. I'm really hoping it was as simple as the fans were a little bit blocked on this new PC stand and it just got a little bit hot. I'm really hoping it's just that. I really am. So we've moved stuff around. It shouldn't be a problem anymore. Fingers crossed. I'm not even sure if it was that blocked. That's what's worrying me. And it is a fairly new and not cheap PSU, so I wouldn't really want to start replacing that. It's 750 watts, so I've definitely got enough power. I'd say this PC life. They don't make it easy, do they? Okay, so we were looking for a bit more darkness in the race. We haven't quite got any, really. I don't know if there's a bug, because when we were on 6 PM the other night, it was darkness. So let's see how it goes in the next 20. I was hoping for a bit darker than this, I'll be honest. I swear, we did a race at 6 PM the other day, and it was pitch black. We're still P15. Not sure if we've got much chance of catching P14 here. Maybe Cranky's going to kill a few more people. Sorry about that, Dave. Are you looking forward to Qatar at least? I'm guessing you won't be doing... Well, no, you haven't got any excuse not to do the next ACC race, other than you probably haven't played the game in about 3 months. Other than that, love to have your track. Please don't turn off PC, please. I got a slice of cake as well. No way! Have you all been eating cake? Oh, Dave, that is depressing, man. There's so many tracks and racing on there to be had. Whatever. I got a slice of cake. Oh, mate, I mean, he's clearly on one, isn't he? He's clearly on one. Oh, bless him. No wonder he's not streaming. Don't want that evidence on camera. Maybe we'll go back and look. If you know what lap it was that Cranky killed you, please put it in the chat. We'll have a Cranky support replay session. Maybe we should interview him. Sounds like he's got blood in his hands. Hopefully Qatar will be out. Yeah, tell me about it, mate. Well, that'll be a bit of a... Well, we'll just amend the calendar. What do you reckon if we don't have Qatar for any reason? What do you reckon we should do instead? Jeez. My first thought is Sebring. What do you... Oh. Wow, there's Ward. My first thought is Sebring. What do you reckon, champs? Should be as... Yeah, but they delayed the last DLC, didn't they? So we can't expect anything, right? That'd be a quick road to disappointment. So yeah, we can't expect anything in that way. Charlie Walker, P1. Go on, Charlie. Off he goes. Go on, P1. Yeah, give us a wave. Woo! Take it home, sir. Take it home. Hopefully your PC doesn't die like mine had. So the last time I was talking about the PC dying, it died, which is quite funny, I thought. I was like, and it went boom. And as I said that, I'm not exaggerating, my PC went boom for the second time. It was a bit weird. Can you imagine? I'm describing how my PC died, and as I do the boom noise, in front of me my PC dies again. I'm like, oh, come on. Come on. Bahrain is the geographical shout. Yes, I get that, Beardy. Obviously hoping they have the new GT3 cars out as well by then. That'd be cool. It's a good track. It is. It's got a lot going on. Would we benefit from doing a short track for a bit of a variety? Because LMU does that and ACT kind of doesn't, right? It's got shorter track, but not short tracks. Be very busy. I also have not played ACC in quite a while now, Dave, so that's going to be quite a shock to the system for the next bots race. We'll have a couple of Saturdays. I might do 1 or 2 Thursdays on the old LFM daily races if I can see tracks I like. We'll see. But it just feels like no one's really focused on it at the moment, is it? Very sad. Good old ACC. Brought us so much joy for so many years. Partly thanks, of course, to LFM. Everyone says it. Of course, it is true. It worked. Got to feel sorry for LFM really as well, haven't you? I'm sure they'll be fine. If they can get AC Evo and nail that, that'd be pretty cool. I won't lie. Yeah, no, Beard, see, I don't really get that. I get it's time to enjoy another sim, and also Enjoy ACC, but the reality is we can't, can we? We can't. There's not enough people around to do that. If there were tens of thousands of sim racers, sure. But there isn't. And so, but even then actually, even if there was a lot of sim racers, I think if the numbers fell dramatically on ACC, but there were still loads, I think you'd still feel it in other ways, weirdly. We don't like to see that ward in the barrier again. Yeah, even say, you know, ACC numbers are like 4 or 5k at the moment. Say if it was 50k, but it went down to 30, I think you'd notice it. It wouldn't feel quite as good, although it would probably be enough. I don't know. Jamie got killed again in the pit lane. Jamie, how'd you do it? You're like, it's like playing Cluedo with Jamie when you're sim racing. Oh, Jamie. Sorry, buddy. We do have a few victims in the chat, it seems. It's even worse when it's in the community racing, right? We know our enemies. ACC will see players, just not competitive. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro. But yeah, I mean, obviously the fact that Kunos are kind of letting it die is one thing, right? I mean, we can see that. Which is why I'm kind of the belief that Kunos will be doing something else with GT3. And I think their intention was to make AC Evo their one-stop shop platform, right? So I really hope they do. And then we'll see how everything goes from there, right? 4D did an Austin Powers in the pit. Oh, my days. Johnny boy. After his shenanigans at Le Mans in our daily races. Oh, John.
That time was a 1:36.93.
And also, there's a lot of tracks on ACC that we don't have in this game. So it won't be long before I start missing quite a few tracks. Oh, Wardy. Move off the track, please, sir. Ah, yes, so the LFM element of it. Yeah. Yes, yeah, Dave. Well, the thing is, we know that was a bit of a response, right, to LMU coming out. Because obviously they changed it when LMU came out, right? Well, when LMU got popular over Christmas, I should say, with the GT3 release, right? So we know that. I think, yeah, apparently they changed the enduro stuff back now, so that as John was asking them, they fill up the lower splits now, which is great. But it's weird. It kind of feels like the damage has been done, hasn't it? They chased around the players last season when it was in transition with LMU and had a chance to still give us a reason. It didn't really do that, and now everyone's putting their time into LMU. And it's kind of like, I'm over here now. Interesting. I'm going to go watch a movie, says Bolt. Sorry I didn't finish. Having a good race. My wheel messed up. Oh, Bolt. Hate to hear that. As I nearly killed Andy Burrow there. Go on, Andy.
That time was a 1:36.93.
Give us a wiggle. But yeah, what are you going to watch? What movie are you going to watch? Not my fault. Got hit by an MP2 at full speed in the pits. Must have thought he was still on track. He wasn't at full speed in the pits, surely. Jesus. All right, we have to have a little investigation here, I think. I am definitely looking forward to team racing in this sim, though, right? I think we all are. And we all saw a glimpse of that team racing page, right, on their update before. That looked awesome. And obviously we love team racing here at TSC. We do it all the time, and we'd do it more if we could. Is that the killer? Is that the killer Ford? It sounds like he was doing 240. What? Someone was doing 240 in the pits. Yeah, Dave, if you compare LMU and LFM is in some big doo-doo, right? And we've said that for a little while now.
That time was
Go
a
on, Rash.
1:37.87.
Yeah, and yeah, Monza getting 40 drivers is not a lot, really, is it? Considering that was the one that would normally get them about 150, 180. So yeah, huge drop off for them. The leagues are still going on ACC, and I think people will still keep planning leagues on ACC, I think. But yeah, maybe